Let's go. Boom.
Boom.
Woo.
Ice cream cone size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Go over here. Make sure you guys all the way around,
Yo, 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 everybody! You have successfully passed. Whoop. Thank you. The stand in a circle test.
Welcome to Nature's Classroom. Now, you all folks just emptied your buses, came out here, played some strange games with us, but you don't know who we are. So we're going to introduce ourselves to you. We're going to tell you our name.
Hi guys, I'm Ren. Hi. I'm from the freezing cold universe of Vermont.
Hi everybody, I'm Forest Fire. Right outside of Boston, Reading, Massachusetts.
My name is Eric. I'm the program coordinator, usually for a different site. The kids call me Home Slice. We're an outdoor and environmental and experiential ed program, and there's different facets to our program. We do all hands-on experiential learning type classes.
It's not a camp, we're an outdoor education center, so we prefer to be considered like a school that just happens to be in the woods.
There's pretty much like three main parts to our program. Field group, where the students will be in a group of about 12 peers and one of our Nature's Classroom teachers.
One of my favorite things that we do is we take the kids out in a field group and they learn about the whole ecology of the system, the flora, the fauna.
And they'll do field ecology and team building, and they'll play different games in the woods. We basically gear it towards what the interests of the students are.
Rock! Oh!
I won!
So you are going to evolve.
Now that I'm a ninja, I see one ninja who runs faster than the other one. Oh, you ninja! Then he wins! I'm back to an A! There you go! And now that I have defeated another challenger, I evolved from a robot to a Nature's Classroom teacher. So what you must do, have your coffee and a little notebook.
So class is about making tea from trees and learning about surviving in the wild off nothing but plants and your knowledge.
But first, follow me.
I feel like.
What is that soil type that mushrooms grow in on mushroom islands? What is that called? Mycelium. So mycelium is actually a real thing. What happens is when these two mycelium meet up, they sprout out flowers, and these flowers are mushrooms.
The second part is our special interest classes, and there's a wide range of hundreds of different classes that we teach.
You could take a class anywhere from the physics of water rockets to dissecting a shark.
To really anything you want to come up with.
And then the third main part of our day is our large group activities.
We have a couple dorms, West and East Lodge. This is where the kids primarily stay.
These dorms are super, super nice. Everyone has a bathroom. They're all carpeted. They're all really warm and cozy.
We also have a dining hall, which we all meet in. We have some entertainment, some fun stuff going on there. Kind of conveys that camp mentality while we are still a school.
Right before we learn how much ore we made for the week, for the meal. So I'll go a 1, a 2, you all know what to do, and everybody will go, ooh, ah, the ore report. I said, ooh, ah, ore report, shake. With the the wonderful thing about being the Waitron is that you all dance to this. So everyone's gonna be singing, and we're gonna be up front dancing, and it's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be sick, and everybody's gonna be like, whoa! It's now time for the and a 1, a 2. You all know what to do. I said, ooh, ah, the board, I said, ooh, ah, board, shake, 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 ooh, ah, the board, I said, ooh, ah, board, yeah! It's not so much about our destination as it is about the journey. So if you see something cool, point it out. Say, hey T, check out this thing. It's green and it's hopping around. I don't know what it is. And I'd be like, oh, that's a frog. Oh gosh.
Keep it, buggy.
All right, so let's take a look. If you ever want to touch a toad, so toads breathe through their skin, as do frogs and a lot of other amphibians. And so if you want to touch a frog or a toad, you need to get your hands super crazy dirty. Get all the oils and cover up all the oils on your hands because those can actually suffocate the skin and kill it. You can pass them around. Yeah, there you go. That's great. Yes. Awesome little worm here.
You ever survived being?
Oh look, it's making a little infant.
to find worms. Hey, there's something weird over here. It looks like little.
If you have shoes you don't mind getting, well, are you all wearing sneakers? The white birch or paper birch. So birch trees are really, really awesome. They have incredibly cool bark. Their bark just kind of wraps around super tight.
This is my plan. Let me know if you love it or hate it. My plan is to shoot right to the fire pit, build a fire, and roast marshmallows.
Yes.
Yeah! Leaves are free, let them be. This is gonna be our main focus, at least for the beginning. Just picture a tiny little baby fire. It's gonna be able to only eat this, right? It's like, yeah! This here, charcoal, believe it or not. Sometimes people go to like old Sturbridge Village and stuff like that, and they buy like a really expensive tiny little tube of powdered ink. Guess what you can use for free? This stuff right here. Do you think that you can make cool markings on your body with this? You absolutely can. See a lot of plastic from week to week. Yes. So you're not. I'm gonna sleep in taking a shower. No, I want you to take a glance at our fuel. How long will this? Check it out. It's kind of gnarly and twisted. It looks like the bark has been scratched up. It is an invasive species and the flower of Connecticut. Mountain laurel. So if you ever see any sticks that look like this, don't burn it. Do you need matches, lighters, butane, gasoline? No. Flint and steel, absolutely correct. So what you do is you want to take your dominant hand with the scissors, press down at an angle, apply pressure, and swish and flick. And you'll be able to get a spark going there.
Maddie. I'm here too.
Woo! Yeah. Birch, absolutely correct. This is called white birch or paper birch. We're gathering this. It's going to be really tempting to peel it off of a tree. However, we have a lot of things in common with a tree. If you were to peel off the bark, it would be like somebody coming up to you and peeling what off you?
Skin.
Your skin. The bark absolutely protects the tree. Steel wool. This is the secret. If we get that lit, it's gonna heat up over 650 degrees. Super, super hot. Magnesium. This is also flammable. You want to do this with it. You see that coming off?
Yeah.
Make sure it's getting on the birch.
I think we're gonna be safe. Why would you be doing it?
Oh, you got it. All right. So there we go. What's happening? Whoa, not at the same time. We are all gonna overwhelm it. So you can put that on.
Should I put this in?
Everyone should have handfuls ready. You can put that on. So now it is on you guys to make sure this fire survives. Oxygen, fuel, ignition. Once more. Oxygen, fuel, ignition.
I like it. I don't.
Standard.
I want the last one.
Okay. Which one? All right. Yeah, it's super, super massively hot. So you want to do
the sprinkle with the water, okay? So have it drip, drip, drip all over the place so you can get water to as many areas as you can.
You move it around again, right? Oh, there's soup. No, no more soup.
Before we head back, would you want to learn about a wild edible?
They learn a lot more here than they even realize, that they'll probably remember more for the rest of their life than other things they might learn in school.
One of the major things I believe is just getting a whole sense of the real world, getting out into nature. A lot of times we get students coming from inner cities and they haven't had the opportunity to really get into nature, really experience it, see it for themselves.
Just the knowledge that we're having such a huge impact on our environment and that we have the choice for it to be a good one or a bad one is something that kids get to come away with.
We want them to walk away with a cool experience and hopefully get connected to the outdoors and the environment a little more, and just hopefully learn something that will benefit them in the future that they can build on.
This is their opportunity to really get into nature, figure out what it's all about, see salamanders for the first time, hold them, see some owl pellets, really explore everything that nature has to offer in a very unique, fun, and engaging way.